It started the morning. A white refrigerated truck backed into my driveway and hissed to a stop. The driver jumped out, slammed the door, and yelled over the engine, "Delivery for the new seafood kitchen!" I stared at him through the screen door, half awake, coffee steaming in my hand. "Wrong address," I said. He pointed to a clipboard. My address was printed there in blue ink, twice. That was how I learned someone had filed a commercial permit listing my home as a business. By noon, I found an orange notice nailed to my fence post. "Zoning review pending." My stomach dropped. I'd lived on that quiet acre outside Santa Fe for 12 years, a flat-roof adobe with turquoise trim, junipers bending in the dry wind. I called the county office and a woman said, "According to our records, you requested a use modification." I told her I hadn't requested anything. She sighed like she'd heard it before. 2 days later, a man in a navy blazer knocked. "We represent a property investment group," he said, smiling too long. "We can buy your parcel before the zoning clears. Save you the trouble." My hands shook. "You forged my name," I said. His smile didn't move. "Prove it." Then he left, tires spitting gravel. For a week, I barely slept. The low desert wind rattled the porch lantern, and every sound felt like someone unrolling blueprints in the dark. I drove to the county courthouse, flipped through brittle deed books that smelled of dust and graphite. My signature on the zoning form was perfect, but the date was wrong. It was signed a week before I'd even renewed my license. I found an old neighbor, a retired surveyor, who showed me how to trace digital filings. We discovered the same group had filed identical permits on 3 nearby lots. I gathered copies, highlighted them in yellow, and filed a fraud complaint. Then I called a friend at the local news station. She agreed to film me at my kitchen table, papers spread out, county stamp clear on camera. The next morning, the county supervisor called. "We're freezing all permits," he said. By evening, the investment group withdrew every application. A week later, the orange notice disappeared from my fence. I stood in the yard that night, the sky turning violet over the mountains, and realized the hardest part had been believing my own signature could lie.